This rescue shows the power of compassion and teamwork. Even in the harshest conditions, we can make a difference. On July 23, 2015, an incredible rescue mission unfolded on the rugged coastline of British Columbia. A female orca had become trapped, unable to return to the ocean on her own. For nearly 8 hours, a dedicated team of rescuers worked tirelessly to keep her wet and comfortable until the tide came back in. Using buckets, hoses, and wet blankets, they ensured she stayed hydrated and protected from the sun. Their teamwork and determination were crucial in giving this majestic creature a fighting chance. As the tide finally began to rise, hope soared.
Oops. You're gonna be fine, honey.
She wants to be past that rock right up.
With the rising waters, the orca regained her strength and swam back into the ocean, free once more.
Yes! Oh my God.
Thanks to their unwavering efforts, this remarkable rescue story became a beacon of hope and compassion.
Go, girl!
Look at how fast.
In the remote wilderness of Alaska, a dramatic rescue unfolded as a 20-foot orca found itself stranded on the rocky shore. Good Samaritans quickly sprang into action, determined to save the defenseless whale. Spotting the stranded orca on Prince of Wales Island, near the coast of British Columbia, they began a labor-intensive operation to keep the whale alive. Forming a human chain, the group passed buckets of seawater to keep the orca hydrated and protect it from the circling birds. As the water cooled, the orca, it began to show signs of life, raising its tail and making noises of relief. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration team arrived, using a machine to spray a mist of seawater, both to cool the whale and to scare away the birds. After 6 long hours of effort, the tide finally began to rise. With the rising waters, the orca regained its strength and swam back into the ocean, free at last. Thanks to the compassion and determination of these rescuers, a 13-year-old killer whale was given a second chance at life. In the far north, in the unforgiving waters of the Arctic, a true tragedy unfolded that captured the world's attention. 10 orcas, including 4 young calves, found themselves in a deadly situation while hunting their prey. Trapped between thick ice that had recently frozen over, they were imprisoned in a small area of open water. The sudden freezing was caused by a powerful Arctic cyclone, trapping the orcas in a small patch of open water, surrounded by thick ice. Local fishermen were the first to realize something was wrong. They heard loud noises and the desperate cries of the orcas from a distance. Quickly assessing the situation, the fishermen contacted the authorities and began organizing a rescue operation. In a matter of hours, scientists, volunteers, and heavy equipment arrived at the scene, knowing they had little time to save the orcas. Using saws and specialized tools, the team worked tirelessly to expand the area of open water and create a path to the open sea. Volunteers formed a human chain, passing buckets of seawater to keep the orcas hydrated and prevent their skin from drying out. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration team arrived, using a machine to spray a mist of seawater, cooling the orcas and deterring the circling birds. After hours of effort, the tide began to rise, and the orcas started to regain their strength. With the path to freedom finally clear, the orcas began to swim towards the open sea, guided by their human allies. Thanks to the compassion and determination of these rescuers, the trapped orcas were given a second chance at life in the open ocean. If this story moved you, please consider supporting wildlife conservation efforts. Every action counts. Don't forget to subscribe for more incredible rescue stories and ocean adventures. Together, we can make a world of difference.